Wait for it, the Mongols!
Our topic is tracing the changes and continuities in empire building by the Mongols between 1100 and 1400. The Mongolians, a nomadic group that lived in a vast open grassland plains of Eurasia, were the largest and most powerful group in Central Asia in this time period.
The Mongols of Central Asia
marched across much of Eurasia throughout the 13th century and created destruction and chaos in the areas they left. They continued to be ruthless and slaughter during their conquest for territory. Although the Mongols were seen as bloodthirsty, they sparked a period of inter-regional connection and exchange that the Eurasia world had not experienced before. In the 12th century, the Mongols consisted of multiple clans of nomadic pastoralists. They lived in the north of the Gobi Desert in East Asia.
We interrupt this program for an important continuity.
What page is it, sir?
Listen up. This hunter-forger lifestyle of the Mongols is similar to the way the Slavs lived the hunter-forger lifestyle in the sense that their morals were influenced by their environments. A hunter-gatherer is a human living in a society which is mostly relies on obtaining food by foraging or going out and searching for it. Hunter-gatherer societies stand in contrast to agricultural societies which rely mainly on domesticated species.
In 1162 CE, one of the most influential rulers to the Mongol Empire was born. Early on, Temujin created a series of tribal alliances and started to defeat neighboring groups. In order to build power and his empire, Temujin began making key friendships. As he was forming key friendships, Temujin met his wife, his oldest son to the daughter of a neighboring Khan, or king. Temujin was always seen as ruthless and somewhat vicious due to his desire for power and expanding his empire. He even killed his stepbrother to get ahead. In 1206 CE, a kurate, or a meeting, took place where Temujin was elected Khan of the Mongolian Empire and took the name of Genghis Khan. In the year 1210, Genghis Khan and his troops advanced east and attacked the powerful Jin Empire, and Khan earned his reputation of a terrifying warrior due to the large amounts of deaths he caused. By 1219, Khan had already conquered the
Central Asian Karakite Empire and the Islamic Khwarezm Empire.
The skilled and fearless soldiers under Genghis Khan were the reason the empire expanded and succeeded. The soldiers were strong, good with short bows, and highly disciplined.
Welcome to the next continuity. I know you'd be back. Religious toleration was a policy throughout the Mongolian Empire, even though it was unusual. However, this sense of freedom is similar to the way the Vikings, who came before the Mongols, had freedoms because they could govern themselves. Ever heard of trade? The Mongols created trade routes throughout Europe and Asia, just like the Vikings tried to do throughout Central Asia. However, the Vikings were unsuccessful because they were obliterated by the Mongols. Yeah, okay.
By 1227 CE, Genghis Khan died while fighting the Tanga Empire, and his chosen successor was Ogodi of his favorite son.
Three of Genghis Khan's grandsons set up their own Khanate, further expanding the empire into Asia and Europe. They are Bat-II, Hulagu, and Kublai Khan. Between 1236 and 1241, Bat-II led a Mongolian army called the Golden Horde into Russia, and they conquered small Russian kingdoms and forced them to pay tributes. They also conquered parts of Poland, Germany, and France. Bat-II established a new capital on the Volga River called Saray. A coalition under Moscow's leadership rose up against the Golden Horde and defeated it in the Battle of Kulikovo.
Gu, another grandson of Genghis Khan, took charge of the southwest region. In 1258, he led the Mongols into the Abbasid territories, where they destroyed the city of Baghdad and killed the Caliph, along with approximately 200,000 residents of the city.
Kublai Khan established the Yuan dynasty in China. He rebuilt the capital at Zandu, calling it Dadu. Like his grandfather, he instituted religious toleration, which inspired loyalty in groups such as Buddhists and Taoists. He brought great prosperity to China because of cultural exchanges and improved trade with other countries, even European ones.
Bloody hell! A similarity the Mongols had to other empires in building empires was with the Vikings. To conquer their territory was longships that were also used for trade. The Mongols used cavalry-based armies specialized in horse archery with great aim. This is absolutely mental! Listen to this one, mates. A second difference in empire building between the Vikings and the Mongols is wicked. The Vikings had small raiding parties, not large, organized armies like the Mongols. In their infantry and huge armies of several hundreds of thousands of millions of men. I don't know.
She's still with him just for the sake of
the
like, their
baby?
daughter, right?
Yeah.
But I think the woman.
Because she's dating
She
him.
did she
Oh
like
my-
kiss him or something?
No!
Then what was she doing?
Okay. Wait, you can keep one of those, right? This is so hard. I need to go on a run.
I really thought I was gonna be better than Brooke.
Oh my god! Are you guys serious? I did well.
Why does it have to be called the dadu?
Stop! I
I think you should stop it.